Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and yeah, man, we gotta talk Masters of the Universe. There's a lot going on in the realm of the Masters of the Universe, folks, and stay tuned for my 40th anniversary He-Man versus Skeletor 2-pack. Stay tuned for that one, y'all. But yeah, I received an email from Mattel Creations in regards to that new Eternia playset that just went live yesterday and on the 12th. So whatever, when this video does get posted, I don't know. I'm going to get this thing out as soon as possible. But got the email and checked it out, man. And before I get into my thoughts in regards to this new Eternia playset, you know, I just want to go over the logistics of it all. So this thing is 3 feet tall, 4 feet wide, and it has a target of 5,000 backers. It ends on November 10th, 2022. And they have an early bird special. So if you go in on this campaign between October 12th through the 19th, you will receive automatically the King Grayskull figure. So that's an exclusive figure. It has not been released in the stores as of yet. So you will get a King Grayskull figure along with your new Eternia playset. And then if it hits 8,000 backers, you'll get that ugly, hideous looking moat creature. That thing look ugly, y'all. But people are raving about this thing, and yeah. So you'll get the moat creature at 8,000 backers, and then you'll get I know I'm messing this name up, but Kelklar, leader of the elders, at 10,000 backers. So those are the tiers. They're up front in terms of telling everybody, hey, this is what you'll be getting. This is what it is. I want to start off with my thoughts in regards to these tiers. First, I feel like all of these tiers are cool, but they should have been included automatically with this playset. That's my thoughts on that right off the bat, man. These tiers, they are cool, but they should have been included with the playset. Now, to get to my thoughts about this playset, I think it's awesome, man. This thing looks cool. I mean, I like what it brings. You know, it's big, it's wide, it can house a number of Masters of the Universe origin figures and vehicles. And it's honestly, it's the holy grail of playsets. It is. I mean, you think about, you know, Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain, Cat's Lair, the USS Flag, and Hulk Haven, the Silverhawks base of operations. And this is right up there with all those things. You know, people within the collecting community, I've heard throughout the years talk about the new Eternia playset. You know, will we ever get it? You know, you have people going on the aftermarket to purchase these things for astronomical prices, man. This thing, the original one goes for like $2,000-$3,000. It's insane, man. So for anybody that does go in on this, you're going to get a really cool playset. And the little sky feature is really what stands out to me with this new Eternia playset. I love it. You know, with the battle ram, the sky case, and the jetpack fighter, man, that's just all, that's right up my alley. I love it, man. So I like that feature. That really stands out to me. I'm just envisioning, you know, putting all my vehicles around that area, and just how interactive, you know, that feature is. It really just brings this new Eternia playset to life. You know, I love it, man. And you have the lunging snakehead and, you know, the elevators and everything. And it's a really fun set, and it really, you know, just harkens back to, you know, why we love this Masters of the Universe origin line. I mean, these figures are just so fun and vibrant. You know, they're just so nostalgic of those 80s figures that we have and the times that we would tune in to the He-Man episodes back in the day. So, you know, this new Eternia playset has all those things that it just truly represents, you know, and it gives us the fans. And even for me, someone who's not going to be backing it, you know, I'm happy that this is out. I'm happy that people are going to be able to get in on this thing, because it's something fun, man. It's a fun set. Again, it is the holy grail. This is the thing that people have been talking about within the communities, and I hope this opens up more doors for maybe a Cat's Lair, for somebody to do a Cat's Lair, you know, a G.I. Joe base, you know, Cobra Terradrome, you know, Hulk Haven. You know, it's sky's the limit. So, you know, we'll see exactly what other, you know, companies will do moving forward when they see something like this, you know, happening with this new Eternia playset. So it's a fun time for us. with all the, the railings and the jet features and the, battle rams. That's fun, man. And I love it. I like that. I really like that. And you can house your vehicles, alongside all those other things, on that little skyscape that they have. So that's another thing. I mean, you can house your vehicles, your figures all around, your vehicles up top. I mean, it's a really nice set. But it's pricey. All that being said, y'all, it is pricey. So this thing is $550. And then on top of that, there is a surplus charge of $50. So you talk about $600. So you're talking about $600, and then you have taxes and then shipping. So you're gonna, I'm in the U.S., so it's gonna, cost me $700. For others outside of the U.S., it's going to be a little bit more. It's a large play set with a lot of interacting functions, but it's pricey. And that's the only thing. And personally, folks, I won't be going in on this. It's just a little too hot for my blood. It's that's $700. That's a lot of money. But for those of you who are going to go in on it, congratulations, man, because this is an awesome set. I mean, it's if anybody does go on it, there's nothing wrong with that, man, because if you have the means and you want to get this thing, go for it. Congratulations, because you're going to get an awesome set that you can place and house all of your Masters of the Universe figures around. You're going to get King Grayskull. If it hits the 8,000 backers, you get the ugly moat creature, and if it hits 10,000 backers, you're going to get the Elder figure. It also has the little closing arm feature up front, so that's pretty cool. And this thing has skyrocketed out the gate, y'all. I mean, right now, as I'm making this video, it's well over 3,000 backers. As of right now, the numbers are at 3,197 backers. And again, they only need 5,000 backers. So they're not too far off, folks. Again, man, to anybody that's going in on this, congratulations. I will have a link in the description below to the Mattel Creations website if you are looking to go in and back this project. Now, in terms of time frame, you do have until November 10th. 2022 to back this thing, and as it stands right now, it's well over, it's like 3,197 backers. So they're on pace, folks. And again, I could see them clearing this all tiers, and hopefully they'll add more for others who are going in on this. So we'll see. Stay tuned, folks. But again, congratulations to everybody that's going in on this new Eternia project. Got a few more other Masters of the Universe notes that I wanted to share with you all. The Road Ripper and Mekaneck playset, which is the vehicle in Mekaneck, who I love Mekaneck, is now available on various online outlets. I know it's available on Big Bad Toy Store. It is actually $34.99. It was available on Walmart.com for $32.97, but it's sold out. I'll leave a link in the description below for Big Bad Toy Store. I believe it is also on Entertainment Earth, so I'll leave links below for that pre-order. But that's a pretty cool set with the Mekaneck and the Road Ripper vehicle. Now, side note with that Mekaneck figure, it does not have the same function as the original Mekaneck in terms of his neck going up. What they did, they were lazy. So in order to give Mekaneck that, elongated neck feature, you have to swap out the neck and attach the head to it. So that was super lazy. That was a total letdown when I found that out. But I still feel like it's a cool set to have Mekaneck and the Road Ripper. And also we have the new He-Man and Skeletor 1987 figures that are now available on various online outlets such as Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and they just going off Big Bad Toy Store prices, they are $34.99 a piece. The Skeletor looks excellent. They did an excellent job all the way around with Skeletor. He-Man looks pretty cool. The head sculpts, they couldn't get the rights to Dolph Lundgren, so we have the head sculpts that we have. This figure doesn't look bad, but it doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not, to me, the best, but I like the one that they're utilizing for the main promo images. Seem like it's more of a classic looking type of He-Man style. So all in all, it's not a bad figure. I mean, it's something that I definitely will dive into, man. I think it's a nice addition to have, these 87 movie figures to kind of harken back to that movie, even though the He-Man is not as accurate as we want it to be. But it's still, and all in all, I think it still makes for a cool figure. And then again, it goes back to that thing that I've always said on my videos. Is like, you just, the promo images may not do this figure justice. You know, wait till you see it in store. Get it in hand, that can be a whole nother story, or it could still not look good. But, you know, I'm going to give it a chance to see how it looks when I see it in person. And again, I'll have a link in the description below if you are wanting to dive in on those figures. Now, another bit of news that caught my eye was at a recent Masters of the Universe event, they unveiled 2 more Masterverse figures in the form of the Masters of the Universe Revelation Duncan, aka Man-at-Arms figure. Now, this is when Man-at-Arms and everybody kind of went their own way, and you had Man-at-Arms in a little cloak, and he had, you know, he was like kind of a loner, but, you know, he looked awesome, man. And he was the standout character in all of the Revelation story arc. The look he had that grizzled look to him, but he was teched out to the fullest. He looks awesome. He has the cloak look. He also has the little teched out look with the chest plate, the helmet. He has the shoulder cannon. He has the little arm blaster. And also he has this huge cannon blaster that he is packaged with as well. So this guy is teched out to the fullest, yet he has that rugged, you know, veteran, you know, grizzled look to him. So this is a Man-at-Arms that I am really excited for. I cannot wait to get a hold of this guy. And then we have the new adventures of He-Man Skeletor. And I never got into that, you know, cartoon series, you know, never cared for that He-Man, but I do like how the figures are coming out. I like how the new Adventures of He-Man figure has turned out via the promo images, and I like how this Skeletor looks. So, you know, I definitely wouldn't mind diving into both figures. You know, they look pretty cool, and I look forward to seeing how they come out in person as well. I'm excited about that Duncan figure. I mean, he looks awesome. And I also wanted to share my thoughts in regards to the reveal of Snake Mountain. So you talk about, you know, one Holy Grail with the new Eternia playset, and you talk about the other with Snake Mountain. So we're getting a Snake Mountain apparently, you know, and so they showed, you know, images, or they unveiled the Snake Mountain at this Masters of the Universe event. So the Snake Mountain is still in early development, so this is not the final product for Snake Mountain, but it still looks pretty cool. You know, I'm hoping that it still has that feature with the little microphone. You know, I remember that from back in the day with the snake and everything. It's just so cool to get these playsets like this and New Eternia that really harken back to the things that we had back in the day in the 80s with those He-Man figures, the playsets, as well as the animated series. I mean, it really all ties together, and it's just fun. So, you know, look forward to seeing more from this Snake Mountain. I'm pretty sure this thing will look even better once we get, you know, the final, you know, product of Snake Mountain. So definitely stay tuned for more. Those are the things that kind of caught my eye, folks. So I just want to share with you all, you know, my thoughts on this new Eternia playset. And, you know, it's exciting times, man. And it's going to be interesting to see how fast this thing funds. I anticipate maybe by the end of this weekend, you know, that this thing funds. You know, we'll see if it clears all tiers. And just wanted to share a few things with you all. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Be sure, folks, to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, folks, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And remember, you know I had to do it. You know I had to do it. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.